First of all, how fun has this first couple of months of the WNBA season been for you? I'm guessing lots of fun, and that you have 17 wins and have a huge lead in the East.
Oh my goodness, oops, check this out. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. No, winning's always fun, but I'm having a blast with my team, and just playing against some of the best players in the world is amazing.
How nice to have veteran players to learn from, like Tully Bevilacqua and Tamika Catchings.
Oh my gosh, they made my transition so much easier just because they know so much about the game, and they just kind of took me under their wing and were in my ear 24/7, which was awesome. Just helped me fall into my role.
How about similarities and differences in playing for Charlie Turner-Thorne and Linda?
They both demand a lot, so it wasn't really that much of a change on this level, but, Lynn's more of a screamer. And, I've had to deal with that, her southern accent, but, not much has changed. They're both defensive oriented, we want to push the ball, their schemes are very similar, so it's easy.
Let's go ahead and open it up to some questions from our audience here. I know we've got a lot of Briann January fans out here. Any questions you'd like to ask? Yeah, you can go ahead in the front row.
Actually, a couple games back, it's kind of oh gosh, I tried to stay away from if things are going well, stick with it, and we went on a roll, a couple games back, and I was on the floor, and so I've stayed on the floor since. And it's a good place. I get stretched, I get my heat back on my quads, my hamstrings, it's a good place. I'm comfortable.
I think it's something about great Phoenix guards sit on the floor. Steve Nash does that for the Suns. Briann January does it for the other Phoenix.
Catch was like, Bree, I can't understand you. And I was like, oh God, okay, I'll put it back in and talk clear, but no. And I got a new mouth guard, and I've tried not to bite on it as much, and so it's been staying in more, and so I can talk and still keep it in at the same time and play. It's great.
Go back here, get a young man in the back.
What do you like most about the WNBA?
Just playing against the best players in the world, night in and night out. We went up against Cappy and Diana tonight. Both amazing players, being able to play with Tamika Catching and Katie Douglas every day is, what I've dreamed of. This is what I've wanted to do forever, and I'm having the chance to do it.
Right here.
After the WNBA, are you going to play international?
Yes, that is the plan. I'm looking to take a little time off, maybe go over there midway through the season just to let my body rest a little bit, going from NCAAs to training camp, it's kind of taking a toll on the body, so I'm going to take a little time off and then head over. Don't know where I'm going yet, but...
The salaries in Europe so much higher?
I wish I could answer that question for you, and I don't know. I'm glad somebody appreciates the game. I don't know. That's a great question. I'm going to dive in and get some of that.
Greg, what was the game plan going into tonight's game? You guys really came out aggressively, really got after us early, and really spread the ball awfully well.
Oh yeah, we wanted to attack them in the two-man game because we saw they struggled a little bit with that on some film, and we have great off-the-dribble players, and so we took advantage of it quite a few times, and we knew they were a transition team, so we focused on transition defense, and of course containing Cappy and Diana because they're big-time players.
Back here, features.
Towards the end of the first half, we're running the clock down, and you're going for the last shot. And instead of set up play for Katie to come on the screen or whatever, you ran it down and went to your left and pulled up and just drained it. What was that like to know that was your number that was called, and you had that responsibility as a rookie, and you just filled the hole?
From the get-go, Lynn has had so much confidence in me, and, that has helped me so much when I step on the court, because she expects a lot of me, but through her doing that, I know that I can do it. I can fill that role for our team, and I can be an asset to, us getting far in winning a championship. But, it gives me confidence when she calls my number. I'm like, okay, yes, I'm gonna go out here hard and look for my shot. It's a good feeling. fast and think fast. I think that's one of the major changes. It's just the pace of the game and reading so much, reading the defense, reading, mismatches and calling plays. You have to be thinking at a faster pace, and that was one of the major transitions from the college.
Thank you, sir.
Bree, are you eating well? It looks like you've lost some weight.
Oh, good. Yeah, of course I've been eating well. Oh, yeah. You gotta make sure you feel your body, and, you gotta be out there performing, so you have to be on top of things. You can't put bad things in because you get fed out. You gotta be ready all the time, so definitely eating well.
Let's go back here to the Mercury fan in fact.
I noticed you were out on the court quite a bit with Cullis tonight. Are you kind of switching more to a combo type guard, or are you going to be playing mostly point guard?
Lynn likes us on the floor. That gives us a 2-point guard set. Either of us could take the ball off the court, and she does want to move me to the 2 and play the 1 as well. So yeah, we're making that transition slowly.